EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Archer here with your outlook for June 30th, 2021. It is the final day of the month, and it is going to end just like it has been over the past couple of days. Very hot, very humid, very sticky. Temperatures on either side of the middle 90s. The only difference between yesterday and today, which did produce high temperatures in the middle 90s in many locations, is we're going to have the opportunity, a better opportunity for some scattered thunderstorms, at least for the northern half of our region. When I say northern half, I use a line of demarcation generally as I-78. So in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey, if you go north of I-78, you have an opportunity for some scattered thunderstorms. I think it's a little bit more isolated once you get to I-78 or whatever's left of those storms by the time you get the I-78 corridor, and then just south of 78, it's probably just fizzling to garden variety storms and or showers at that point. Okay, so we will have the opportunity today to see storms generally in a 2 to 8 p.m. window. Okay, I think it's your best chance. Once you get past 8, there could still be some activity still going on, but it's going to be in a much weakened state and really not too much left here at that point. There is severe potential north of I-78 today in the form of gusty winds and heavy rain. I think they're your primary threats today. And this is along a prefrontal trough. It's not even a cold front. I started this off overnight here just to show you where this ridge is. I'll stop the video so I can draw here. So here is the big surface high that was sitting out here, elongated surface high, and we had a ridge that was actually sitting over here. Mid-level ridge was sitting in this direction here. This mid-level ridge is going to move off to the south, and so will high pressure today. It's going to consolidate further south and east. So they're both on the move, okay? And what that does, it gives this cold front, which is still up over the Great Lakes, southeastern Canada, some breathing room to come further southeast, and it will do so, we think, on Thursday. But today is not the cold front. Today is a prefrontal trough moving at the region, and you could have some scattered showers and thunderstorms, most notably in those northern and northwest areas today. As we get over the NAM high-res future simulated radar, I'm going to show this off at 2 o'clock, so you can see the initiation here. And again, I'm going to stop the video so I can draw. Cold front is still situated back here. This activity here is along a prefrontal trough axis. It goes all the way up ahead here into New York. So that's where you're going to get your storms today across our coverage areas, along that prefrontal trough as this moves eastward. And, you know, initiates in central PA. You could have some clusters of stronger storms within this. I don't think it's going to be a congealed solid line moving across. It's probably going to be individual, maybe some bowing segments in there, but there's going to be some, it's going to be a very broken line, I think. And there's going to be some spots along this line where you could have some more robust cells where it's producing a tremendous amount of lightning and some gusty winds. Gusty winds, you could have some 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts, maybe even higher than that if you really get one of these going. The reason why it's not as good of a chance further south, along 78 and south, is because the shear values are much lower there. So you have shear values up here near 30 knots or thereabout. Further down towards 78, it's about 20. So it drops off considerably. And then the shear is what allows these to keep going and not collapse on themselves. They don't. You don't have the upper part of the storm running ahead of, up over top of the storm itself and choking off its fuel, so to speak, because it's running out ahead, and then you get the rain-cooled up drafts, and it just chokes it off. So further south, I do expect them to be choked off throughout the day. And that's why you're not seeing really too much there. The real heavy stuff is going to be generally over northeast PA, north central PA today, and then it goes over to far northern New Jersey again, north of 78, which is the best chance. But you see the stuff down further south is just kind of falling apart. Okay, and again, it's in that 2 to 8 window. So there's 8 o'clock. It says over the trough itself will pass over southeast PA, so you could get some garden variety storms. I just don't think you're dealing with severe potential in these areas. I think it's going to be confined to north of 78 today. Okay, so that's the storms that we're dealing with. And then you will have some a few showers that get intermittent that could happen for the rest of the evening in spots and maybe in parts of the overnight. Then the actual cold front's going to come through here on Thursday. There's going to be numerous scattered showers and thunderstorms with this activity. Anything that you have severe here on Thursday is going to be further south. So these are your areas generally here on Thursday. Could get, this is south of 78 now. Okay, so those are your areas that could get into some stronger storms here on Thursday because it's still going to be ahead of the front. And temperatures here tomorrow, there's a wide array of temperatures. Normally we have a tight cluster like this, 93 to 97 today, which means it's either side of the mid-90s, depending where you're at, okay? Tomorrow is a considerable spread here in temperatures, 75 to 88. 75 will be up here on this side of the front, up in the, places like Selinsgrove, Williamsport, places like that. And then you incrementally go up until you get down to here. You're in the upper 80s to maybe even near 90 again, ahead of that frontal boundary. If you have enough heating ahead of it, enough clearing ahead of it, we might get up close to the 90-degree mark. So there's a considerable spread in temperatures on Thursday. But this is a more concentrated area along the cold front of scattered showers and thunderstorms. And again, there could be some locally strong ones further south here on Thursday, but not further north. They're going to be much more stable, and just some showers and maybe some garden variety storms here during the day on Thursday. That will continue intermittently overnight, and you'll just go right into Friday, I think. The European model here for Friday does not keep this precipitation around long. As a matter of fact, it brings some low pressure, the surface low pressure, and the rain through overnight. And then we're stuck in between here on Friday with not much activity going on. The short-range guidance, however, is suggesting that will be showers around all day. So we did keep that in the forecast for Friday. And it will be cooler Friday with temperatures in the 70s just about everywhere. Because, again, you're on the opposite side of that front now. So there is a possibility that Friday might not be as bad as it looks right now, but if the European model is correct, which is shown here, okay, there's big gaps in here on Friday afternoon where it doesn't really show much, except for maybe something early in the morning. But the short range guidance is still showing some scattered showers around, so I would expect that at least here on Friday for now until we can prove differently. I don't see that it's going to be a constant washout kind of day here on Friday. It might not be that, but looks like Thursday will be. All right, and then Thursday night, of course, and then Friday. We have to remain. It just remains what remains to be seen what happens for the holiday weekend. I know we've been talking about this all week and the possibilities, and I've been kind of preparing you for the worst since we talked about this on Monday when I first came back from the weekend and did my Monday video. I said I was going to give you a worst case scenario where you can expect the worst possibility and hope for the best. We're still at that point today. I think once we get past today, we'll have a much better idea of how the weekend unfolds. And there are still some uncertainties here because there is a trailing upper level trough after this front clears the coast here. It still kind of hangs there and stalls, and you have an upper level trough that's sitting over the region. So there is the opportunity for at least some shower activity here on Saturday. It might not be much, and I'm actually leaning in the direction of it won't be much, okay? But these are more instability showers, and depending where the axis of this trough is that's sitting over the region will determine who's going to get it. Is it going to be far eastern Pennsylvania, and that's it? Is it going to be parts of New Jersey, and that's it? Is it further east? I think if you're in central PA, you have a better chance of escaping it here on Saturday, but I don't want to go there yet, okay? So there's the opportunity for a few showers here. I don't think it's a washout, but it could be just a little bit more disruptive here on Saturday, I think, as opposed to Sunday. But you see on Sunday here, the actual holiday does have some showers, a few showers, not heavy, just a few instability showers popping up here. So there could be an opportunity for that here on Sunday yet too. Okay, so we're going to narrow down the weekend, and we're really going to hone in on this once we get past today and the severe weather stuff, and again on Thursday. Once we get past this, we can focus more on the weekend, the holiday weekend, and go from there. But right now, expect the worst, which is going to be some showers of both days. It could be one day or the other. It could be neither of the 2 days. That's a possibility too, although that's not probably a very good possibility. But we're going to follow that over the next couple of days. And of course, all models are showing that Monday returns to partly cloudy skies and turning warmer again. Again, this weekend, temperatures are generally going to be in the 70s just about everywhere. So it'll be on the cooler side, but nothing cold. This is not a repeat of Memorial Day weekend where we had rain and temperatures in the upper 40s and to near 50, and that's it. This is not going to be like that. Not as far as temperatures go, but we could be doing some showers on both days. Once we're closer, and we get things like the Naaman range, we can start working on timing of showers, and times you can work around that for picnics, for fireworks, or whatever you have planned this weekend, and what day will be better than the other. Right now, it looks like Saturday is the higher probability that you'll see at least a few showers. Sundays, the chance is still there, but a little bit less. Okay, that's the best I can give you right now. Again, check back for the next update here on Thursday and again on Friday, and I'll have the latest information for you as I get it. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for June 30th, 2021. Have a great Wednesday.